Hi everyone, sorry I've been a bit quiet here on my YouTube channel. I've had some things going on in my personal life that have meant that I haven't really had a lot of alone time in the evenings to do videos, and I actually get a bit self-conscious doing them at home when either my flatmate's actually home or if I'm at my partner's. So this is my first evening where I kind of have a bit of free time, so I thought I would stop in and say hello. I just wanted to have a little chat tonight about something that I encounter a lot on social media, and just, I guess, to try and get people to better understand my thoughts on things when it comes to two different things. I'm going to do two in this video. The first one I'm going to talk about is this year I've gained about 15 kilos. It happens. I stayed constant at 70 for 4 years, and this year for me has been incredibly stressful. I've been through a lot of personal growth and development, a lot of personal change. I moved house again due to issues with my private landlord and issues with my unit being damaged in some really bad weather. I had to adjust to living with someone that I didn't know, which was new for me. Things have been going really well with my partner, but that's meant that my schedule has changed a lot this year. I'm very much a person of routine. I've started business. I work full-time now, which I started up full-time again in February, along with owning a small business. So my entire life went from me scheduling myself, having whatever time I wanted, being able to do whatever I wanted, to being very time poor. I'm fully aware that that tied in with huge spikes in my anxiety this year led to my weight gain. Like I said, I'm not really trying to beat myself up about it. It happens. I've seen it happen to countless other bloggers. I'm just trying to focus on getting back down to where I was last year, which turns out for me to be a really happy, healthy weight. And that, it's that simple. I don't dislike or hate, I don't hate my body, I don't hate myself. There are aspects that I don't like that have changed since I've gained the weight. I'm quite upset that a lot of my clothes that I've put a lot of time and money and effort into sourcing over the last few years don't fit me at the moment. Thankfully with Discovering Foundation, where I can actually get down and back into about half of them, but there's still half of my wardrobe there that is very, very nice, and I have some very, very nice true vintage pieces that right now just don't fit me. My phone is making lots of noise. So that for me, wanting to actually be able to feel good within myself by wearing things that I love again is a big motivator for me to want to lose weight, along with obviously to feel better about myself. I feel very sluggish nowadays, very clumsy. My heat rash is very bad considering how it was at the start of the year. The only thing I can really attribute that to is my weight gain. So they're my main motivations for losing weight. I'll comment on my Instagram or my blog, and I'll put up a photo and say how I can't wait to, get back to where I was, or I'll put up a blog saying, I posted the other day I'm at a new highest weight and it upset me. It means it's further for me to get back down to where I was before. And I got a lot of comments from people telling me to not be so hard on myself, and that I was still beautiful, or that I am beautiful regardless. And I feel as a society we've kind of been brainwashed into thinking that when someone says, oh, I've gained weight, they automatically think that they're horrible. I think I'm pretty okay. Without sounding vain, I feel very comfortable within my own body in a sense of confidence, even if at the moment having the extra weight makes me feel uncomfortable. That kind of sounds contradictory, but it doesn't. I can put on my clothes and I can feel amazing, even though the way my body is proportioning my weight sometimes makes me physically feel uncomfortable. And I just wanted people to know that, I'm not unhappy with who I am. I'm probably more settled and happy within myself than I've been in a long time. Probably ever, actually. things are great. So just because I want to get back to where I was, it doesn't mean that I hate myself and my body. My body love's actually in a really good place. I just want to be smaller so I don't have to deal with as much of a rash and fit my clothes. It's that simple. The other thing that ties into that, which is something I kind of wanted to talk about as well tonight, just in a short video, because I kind of feel like I'm neglecting you all. I put up a post the other day about it. It's something I encounter a lot on social media. A lot of people tell me that I'm very rude, or I'm very blunt, or I've been called a bitch. A lot of people mistakenly think I'm offended. I literally had it the day I did that post. I had put up a photo that was for hair inspiration and had a girl comment about the makeup, and I just kind of wasn't sure where that came from, so I was trying to figure that out, and she decided that she thought I was rude and she wanted to unfollow, which she's entitled to. I don't expect anyone to have to follow me. But yeah, I was raised by a very strong woman who didn't sugarcoat very well, who used correct terminology for things, who was very intellectual and quite witty. And as a kid growing up, I absorbed a lot of that. Circumstances in my teenage years meant I had to mature quite quickly. I do find that I don't actually relate very well normally to people within my own age bracket. As a result of that, I find personally for me that a lot of worries of the people around my age bracket are rather, I can't relate to them. And I struggle to have a connection normally with people my own age. If a lot of people that know me know that I'm not rude, I'm very matter of fact. And that's how I am. I do understand that that doesn't always translate well into the written word on social media. And I know that for a lot of people who are used to sugarcoating, that I can come across as quite rude and abrasive, and that's totally their opinion. But as my partner says to me when I used to get really upset about it, what other people think of me isn't any of my business. You're entitled to have your opinion of me, whether I think it's right or wrong. I can't change who I am. I can't suddenly sugarcoat everything just to make other people feel better. That's not me. So thank you to those who understand the kind of person that I am. To those who do get offended, I'm sorry, but that is your choice to do so, and I'm sorry it happened, but you know, if you want to follow, that's great. I'm not going to fight you to change your mind. I really don't have the energy for that anymore. If I had $1 literally for every time someone's told me I'm rude on social media, I could probably go and buy a new car. Yeah, go buy a new car. I've got a lot over the last few years. So I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about it a bit in a video so you can see me and actually hear me. And if you watch my videos as well, I still get a bit overwhelmed sometimes with the amount of following that I actually have on social media. I'm very much just myself. I don't often feel like anything special, and it can be a bit overwhelming sometimes to have the sheer number of followers that I do, and to have the support, the amazing support that I get from everyone. It's just really incredible. And as someone who's come out of the kind of relationship where you know, I developed social anxiety, and I was told that a lot of things were my fault and that people don't like me, it's still very overwhelming sometimes to hear that I inspire people. And I know how amazing it is to be inspired, because there are lovely women online who are pin-ups as well, who even aren't, who inspire me. So sometimes as well, I can just get a bit, I wouldn't say funny, I can get a bit overwhelmed just by all of that. So that's something else to keep in mind. Like, I'm just an ordinary person. I just have a blog and I have an Instagram, and I love sharing the parts of my life that I'm comfortable with. And the feedback is more than I ever anticipated. So I'm going to leave it at that tonight because I'm quite tired. Mother Nature came in today and I'm feeling a bit blah. But I just kind of wanted to sit down and have this chat without all the fancy hair and without all the fancy makeup, and just kind of, I guess, bear a little bit of my soul to you all. But thank you for watching, thank you for following. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm hoping for a bit of regularity to my routine next week, so that means that hopefully I'll be able to bring some more hair tutorials, especially now it's cut and shorter, as well as I want to do a tutorial of my new Besame products that I bought recently, which are foundations. As well as I have a review coming on my blog hopefully in the next week for those as well. But I'm going to leave it at that because I need to go make my bed so I can go to sleep. But I hope that you all have a really great day and that you keep on smiling.